I am pleased today to present Michael Kim Frederick to you for consideration of Emeritus status. Emeritus status, as we know, is a distinction that is reserved to those faculty who have shown distinguished service, significant contributions to higher education, meritorious teaching, and special honors. So this is a very important honor that we have today. Your packet contains the policies and covering the eligibility to be under consideration for emeritus status and the process that we do follow. Eligibility for the award of emeritus status includes distinction in areas of faculty fundamental responsibilities, including professional practice, educational growth, institutional and community service. Your packet lists all of those areas and how he met those qualifications. We have a table here that you see that goes to every policy, and it tells how he met the policy requirements. And I will read a resolution which really basically summarizes the table and his CV. So you also have his CV, which has additional information about his education history. So if you do approve emeritus status, he will be granted privileges as being listed in the college catalog, the college directory, mailing list, to name a few, and there are other things as well. Our faculty emeritus consideration was recommended by the department chair, several faculty, the divisional dean, the faculty council, and myself, the chief academic officer, following our policies and procedures. I'm going to read a resolution to you that summarizes his accomplishments at the institution. Mr. Michael Kim Frederick, professor of drama, served as an exemplary educator among his peers at the college for 36 years. During his tenure at the college, Mr. Frederick provided distinguished contributions with his artistic and scholarly work and leadership for the art and drama department. He is commended for his commitment to our students, his colleagues, the college, the community, and surrounding area, and most notably, the field of theater education. Mr. Frederick taught a variety of drama classes, directed over 50 theater productions, and developed new courses, among which supported the first generation of dual credit students at the college. He was awarded the Community College Educator of the Year in 2017 by the Texas Association of Theater Educators and remains involved in educational theater as an official UIL one-act play adjudicator. He served on the city's Arts and Cultural Commission and directed a team of community leaders in 2003, which won Corpus Christi the coveted designation of All-American City. Mr. Frederick served as drama program coordinator for over 2 decades and then as art and drama department chair. He was instrumental in growing the drama program through program assessment and improvement, which led to the college's national accreditation status by the National Association of Schools of Theater. He also championed the addition of the new art and drama facilities, including teaching and production support spaces and the beautiful Sue Finley Theater, which opened in 2012. He continues to give back to the drama program through the Kim Frederick Endowed Drama Scholarship Fund, which benefited its first recipient in spring of 2025. So I now ask the board if they can acknowledge and extend their appreciation to Michael Kim Frederick, and if you could approve him for emeritus status.
Thank you very much. Dr. Adami makes the motion to adopt. Is there a second? Second. Second by Dr. Turner. Do we have any comment on this motion? I know I have a comment. I'm going to start. I think I first met Kim when I moved here 40-something years ago in community theater work, probably in melodrama. I know you directed those for a number of years, and so have known Kim for a long, long time. And when he came and directed made reference to the team that did the All-America City presentation, we were having trouble getting the mayor and the county judge and police chief and different folks to focus in on a message. Everybody wanted to say, wanted to their program to be the highlight of the presentation. And we figured out very quickly we needed somebody outside of the politics to come in and be our director. And so he worked with staff to really hone in the presentation. Because I want to say we had like 7 minutes. I mean, it was something really pretty incredibly small to represent the application for All-America City. And to watch Kim Frederick in his professional and humorous and direct style to tell the mayor and the county judge and the police chief and others where to stand, what to do, when to speak. Nope, that's not good enough. You need to do that. I mean, we had a serious, it was, yeah, Lloyd Neal. Yeah. All I have to say is those of you who worked with Lloyd, but actually Kim did a masterful job and one of many examples, but I just can't think of anybody more deserving. And personally, I just appreciate your friendship and watching you in your professional career over these years. And Kent, just want to say congratulations. Are there any other board members who'd like to make comment? I know we do have one oh, you want to make comment?
I do.
You do.
I don't usually, but I just have to tell a quick story in the early days, 2008, 2009, and it was a contentious time, and everything was just kind of getting settled. And this rookie guy showed up, and and Kim got really frustrated with me in a meeting. It was very, very candid. It was about the issue and so forth. And right afterwards, I'm trying to remember, it was either Bob Long or Chuck McKinney or one of those guys afterwards. It was after a faculty council meeting, and he snarled and got upset about something and moved on. And I said, God, man, that guy's upset. They said, don't worry. He's a theater guy. That's just an act. I said, there was no acting going on there. That dude meant what he said. And if he was acting, give him an Oscar, because that guy really meant your passion for this place is what I'm getting at. Yeah. You taught me early on. It was natural for me because I was extremely passionate of, having been a student here and those kinds of things. But I remember that day. But you have been such an inspiration. You've been a guide for so many, a mentor for so many. Your spirit and your love for theater and everything, all things arts, all things Del Mar, resonates all throughout the community, Kim. It still does. It always will. I always hug you, now I see you. And we didn't hug in the beginning, and now we do. That's a great thing. And I'm going to look forward to more hugs in the future, brother. Appreciate you.
Before we vote, we do have one individual who would like to make public comment on this action item. So I'm going to invite Mr. Yowell to come forward.
You got the ankle bracelet off.
Kim Frederick in a nutshell, right there. Thank you, Regent Scott. I appreciate it. I'm Carl Yowell. I'm on the drama faculty. I have, I don't know if it's a distinction of working probably more closely and for a longer duration than anybody in this room with Kim Frederick. We worked together for 29 years. And hope I can get through this. For about 10 years, he was the technical director and designer, which is a physically debilitating task. And we directed 50 shows, but designed probably 150 shows, which means he's in the shop cutting wood, supervising students, lifting, hoisting, and stuff. Our great friend at Texas A&M at Kingsville, David Deacon, said, "You never see any old technical directors," which is why Kim became an administrator. But it cost him something of his health, I know for firsthand. It cost him lots and lots of time. The theater discipline, we often spend 60, 70, 80 hours a week on campus. We're there long after everyone is gone with the students, and I know that's been at the cost of not only his health, but his family, his kids, Zach, and Kelsey, and Caitlin. He instigated fundraisers, scholarship performances that he performed in. A whole bunch of them, I won't list them now, but we called them Lucy schemes because they were like Lucille Ball. They were just so crazy, they just might work. And when Kim suggested it, we were like, okay, we'll do it. And so he inspired all of us, his colleagues, to put in the extra time beyond our teaching load and our typical production loads to come and do this in service to the college. So he was the Pied Piper in our married band. One thing I got to say, and with all due respect to Dr. Escamilla, Kim's Corner was probably the highlight of Convocation many years. And for those of you who don't know, he and our late great friend Gerard Munoz of Del Mar TV would prowl the Del Mar facilities and do man-on-the-street interviews with faculty and staff, and they know he was going to make fun of them and gig them a little bit, and they took it anyway, which goes to the thing that I learned most about Kim is to meet people where they are. What a great skill that is. Whether it's a student, the parent of a student, the child of a student, an administrator, a colleague, a patron, a benefactor, Kim has this marvelous ability to meet people where they are. This college has a great legacy of recognizing service. If you look at Heritage Campus, look at the names: Coles, Venners, Heldenfels, Unzeldua, Creighton, Garcia, St. Clair, Richardson, Wolf, Bartlett, Finley, Kane. These are not donors. These are people who gave the minutes and hours and days and years of their lives in service to this institution and its community. And Kim is amongst that number. The minutes and hours and days and years of his life to us, all of us. And so I hope that for a lifetime of his service, that this board sees fit to recognize Kim, my dear friend, as Professor Emeritus. Thank you.
Is there any other public comment on this item? I'm not sure how you could follow Mr. Yowell, but just Board of Regents, all those in favor of naming Kim Frederick as Professor Emeritus, please raise your hand. Any opposed, same sign. That motion passes unanimously. Mr. Frederick.
Such kind words from a guy I never could stand. Appreciate that. I didn't expect that. I looked up Emeritus. It's Latin for old and wrinkly. I appreciate that. Two quick stories. In 1979, you'll appreciate this. 1979, I was welding a pipeline in Mobile Bay. I have pay stubs that I was making $1,000 a week in 1979.
That's a lot of money.
96 hours a week we were working. So it was overtime. And I stayed only about a month because I had a $150 scholarship to A&MCC, CCSU, which will always be Corpus Christi State University to me. The night before, I go out for a drink with all the guys that are working as welders. Many knew my dad, who had worked for the company, and they just can't believe that I'm leaving a $1,000 a week job for a $150 scholarship. And I knew at the time that's what my passion was, and that's what I needed to do. And I have tried to live up to that ever since. To this day, I made the right decision. I'll never turn back. I was a student at Del Mar years ago, and then was lucky enough to finish my degree in town, and then to work for and with the amazing Sue Finley, who I miss each and every day. So I have been known to have many relationships over the years. It's true. A lot of good ones, mostly good ones. I'm in a wonderful one right now. Until the end of the day, who knows what happens after this. But my best relationship was Del Mar College. It really was. I get emotional hearing Carl talk. I worked with the best faculty around. We were at the music department when I first got here, and they couldn't stand us. Such typical musicians. But we loved them, and they loved us in time. And then we got switched over to art and drama, and it was the greatest decision. We have flourished. I hope that each and every one of you, you're all very wonderful people, And I hope that we all see behind or ahead of the curve on what is a major of consequence or a major of value. The majors that our students want to study is of consequence. It is of value. And so I hope, I love each and every one of you because of what you do for the college. And the most amazing experience of my life. I am so blessed. And this is a great honor, and I am thrilled that you saw fit to do this today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that.